Alright, y'all. I am about to do an intro without listening to the actual episode because if I do, I will literally be up all night, all morning actually. Oh my. So yeah, you guys are listening to Heartfelt Expressions with Katara Speaks. Today, I'll be talking about emotions, self-care, and poetry. Alright, see you in the main segment. It is way past 4 a.m. in the morning, and I am still awake. I have not taken a shower yet, and get ready for bed. I did not brush my teeth, I did not wash my face. So, this is the times that I refer to when I talk about self-care, about saying that I am worthy of sleep, saying that, hey, if I need to feel my emotions, feel them, that my feelings are valid. Yes, I am at loss at words with the background noise, if it could be heard. They're running on a wheel that is endless, constant, insanity, expecting different results. You know? That's how I feel. Though, right now, I decided to record at this odd hour, because I was feeling emotional earlier. I remember, how I love to write poetry. And I used to write when I felt angry or upset, or the emotions that I had, Even during my darkest times, I had poetry until I deprived myself of them. Then I felt alone and felt my life was just heartbeats. So today I decided to write what I was thinking and how I was feeling. It felt good to be able to see that I still have the ability to articulate what's happening in my mind, and the sensations in my body, the reasons behind these things, the emotions are the symptoms of what's really going on. I am so proud of myself for going back to a practice that I use for helping my mental health. I know I haven't really shared much poetry on this podcast in particular, though one day you guys shall hear my poetry more, maybe not on this platform per se, though in other outlets I shall share. Yeah, so what was my poetry about? It was about feelings. I was upset that I was feeling emotions again. Isn't that strange? Isn't that absurd? Being upset about being upset. I was triggered. I was watching TV shows, and you know how TV shows and entertainment is a form of catharsis. It really helped me process things that I refused to do so previously. And watching these shows reminded me of my own life. And I was like, instead of just trying to distract myself of how I am feeling, let me try to express myself through an outlet that I am so familiar with. I think I wrote at least 3 poems. Oh my gosh. Was it 3 or was it 5? It was a lot of poems, and I was like, wow, I still got it. I still got it. And it's about 5 a.m. in the morning, and I am tired. I feel unclean. You know, I need to wash off the energy of my frustrations and my anger, because, you know, energy lingers. Emotion is energy in motion through your body. It's pumping through your veins or whatever it is, you know? Yeah. So I wanted to come on here, and I was like, maybe I can share this vulnerable moment with you guys, because sometimes I be on here telling you guys how anxious I am. This is not one of those moments. I'm actually not anxious. Now that I wrote my feelings onto, well, I typed them. I didn't write them. But I typed them. It feels like writing. Another form of writing, you know. Since I typed them out, I feel good, you know? I feel good about what I wrote. Vague much. Sure is. Sure am. Yeah. I am grateful for poetry. It had helped me in so many different scenarios. It helped me understand myself better and process many situations in my life. It really has. I'm so grateful for it. And I appreciate that I had multiple outlets to share my poetry, whether on stage, in person, or in published work. I am grateful. Yeah. So I think I'm going to get some rest after I take a shower, brush my teeth, and wash my face. Yeah, get myself ready for the next day. I feel like yesterday hasn't really ended until I go to sleep. I know that is not technically true, though I am in yesterday, y'all. Until I go to sleep and wake up again, it is tomorrow. It is still yesterday to me. Yeah. So I am getting ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna do a redo of today, in a sense, since what I planned for today did not pan out how I wanted it to. So I'm just going to practically copy and paste my plans for today for tomorrow, and see if that works out. I shall see. Should take it moment by moment, day by day, and if whatever happens, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Why? Because I am capable. I am capable of going through it, you know? I have done so 100% so far. I am here. I am here today. Well, as I am recording this, you know, I'm not sure when you guys are hearing this. Wow, that sounds morbid. Depending on when you guys are hearing this, yeah. I have done wonderful so far. I am here. and I shall continue to keep going. Yeah, mental health is a thing, and yeah, I am worth fighting for. I am worthy of love. I am worthy regardless. I sure am. And yeah, I had to really recognize my thoughts, recognize my feelings, and remind myself, like I remind y'all, that y'all are worthy regardless. You're worthy of joy, worthy of peace, worthy of all your heart's desires. Worth is something to be recognized, not something to be earned. I tell myself this as much as I tell y'all. Even more so. I tell myself it almost every day. Though nowadays, I haven't told myself that on a daily basis. You know why? Because I've been feeling good about myself. I've been loving myself, and I realize it has been engraved in me. Now I say it because it's like, a knowing more than trying to convince myself that I'm worthy regardless. That has been a monumental growth for me. I grew so much in that regard. My self-esteem. I remember I used to I guess not so often. I admitted to someone that, yes, I had a lot of confidence. I was confident in my abilities because I had a lot of talents and I was really good at what I did. Though my self-esteem was low because I was doing everything for validation, for love, for approval, and other people's opinions about me. That, yes, I got all those praises and it made me feel good, though I felt as if it could be taken away at any time. Now, I am standing in my own ground. That doesn't make sense. I am standing my ground. I know who I am. I don't need that validation from other people. I do not need the likes. I don't need the views. I don't need the popularity, the praise. I am so good. I am worthy regardless. I allow myself to feel more than just happy. That is so amazing, honestly. I thought happy was the only emotions that define perfection. Though that's not true. Feeling other emotions and, living life authentically, unapologetically, is freedom. Yeah. I'm grateful for my poetry. I'm grateful for my experiences. Even, I am grateful for my strength, honestly. I'm grateful for my strength to go through the experiences. I may not be grateful for the experiences that I've been through. Though I am grateful that I had the strength to go through experiences that shook me. Yeah. That I am capable of going through so much and still be here. And had the courage to share with you guys my journey. Even when I was afraid of being labeled weak or vulnerable or imperfect, when I used to fear being judged. Yeah, I cared so much. When people thought I was carefree, I cared so much about what other people thought. Now, I do not. I guess that what people say, you grow up. But that's not, I don't see growing up as such. I realized that I am good. Like, I am good without all those external validations. I gave it to myself. I really do love myself. And I didn't know that I would be able to again. Because as a child, of course, okay, not every child loved themselves. But when I was a child, I did love myself. I didn't know there was anything wrong with me until people criticized me of just being me. And I became critical of myself. I adopted their beliefs, and when other people no longer echoed their views, I echoed them in my own mind. I believed it for so long, even when those words are no longer said. Yeah, that it's like almost in a way self-betrayal, because it's like, dang, I was hurting me until I got to the point where I just used poetry as an outlet to really realize that these are not my thoughts. When I realized that I am telling myself things that people used to tell me, when it does not mean that is true. Other people's opinions of me or other people's opinions of you is a reflection of what they see through their lens. Yeah, people do not know your life entirely, and people do not know my life entirely. Like, you guys do not know, like, you guys hear about my experiences from my point of view. Though you guys do not know every experience that I've been through. And how could you? We don't even remember everything we've been through, every emotion, every thought. We have so many thoughts in a day. So, me finally getting to a point of loving myself and practicing self-care, practicing self-love by eating, taking a shower, getting rest, drinking. Did I already say drinking water? Did I say eating food yet? I keep forgetting. I mean, self-care is, for me, first and foremost, is the basic necessities, because there was a point when I did not take care of the basic needs. Eating, drinking water, sleep. Basic needs. I did not do them. So now that I'm doing them, those are the most prominent. Yeah, especially since right now I'm not sleeping. Instead is about 5 a.m. in the morning, and I'm not asleep. And I might not be asleep until 6 a.m. in the morning. My gosh. Yeah. I really wanted to document this journey, because if I choose to record later, the emotions are shifted, especially after a nice shower and a good, well, is it a good night's rest if it's in the morning? Things are different when, like, the timing. I wanted to document how I'm feeling and what I thought and stuff now, because later I might see things from a different perspective. Yeah, and I haven't recorded in a while, and that's okay. And that's okay. I kind of like the sporadic recording, because it shows my journey, not on a weekly basis, but up until now, in a sense. Yeah. And sometimes I don't record because I don't feel as if I have anything to say. at that particular moment. And then when I do, I'll be on here recording to tell y'all. And to tell myself, honestly. It's a journey. I'm excited. And I'm not sure if this audio is any good. I'm not sure. I try not to move the mic so much. But since I am tired, my voice is not projected as I would be on stage. Of course not. And it's nighttime. Well, it's morning, actually. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. So, yeah. If I am on stage with a mic, or without a mic, I will be speaking a lot louder than I am now. Yeah. I am tired. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I might do an intro, I might do an outro, I might not. If I feel like it. And will I do music, an intro and outro? Because if I do all that jazz, I'm not gonna be going to sleep until 7 a.m. Why? My gosh. You know, editing, guys. Editing takes time. Put things in. Unless I just throw things together real quick. Then or I might do it later. Because sometimes I record these audios and I don't edit and post them until 1 week later. And honestly, I don't want to do that for this episode because that would defeat the purpose of recording this episode now, at this time, if I post this 1 week later. Because then I feel as if I don't want to record another episode until the following week. Because I don't want to record and post too close to each other. Though, if one episode is... Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought my chinchillas was about to fall. But, yeah, I don't want to record and post within the same week. Though that's kind of silly. Because I know when I recorded, though when I post them, in my mind, when I look back, I'm going to associate when I post these as when I recorded them. And then it's not true. The dilemma. Yeah, I am going to try my best. Try, because if I do not have the energy to, I shall not. I will try my best to do an intro and outro. And put the music in and post this before I take a shower and go to sleep. And take care of myself. I am practicing self-care, guys. I say practice because I'm not the best at it right now. I feel like I really want to do this. So, yeah, that's a choice that I am willing to make. Because if I do not do this at this moment, I probably will not do this until next week. Okay, enough redundancy. Enough redundancy. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Heartfelt Expressions with Katara Speaks. I am now drawing a blank. I hope you guys grasp whatever I was saying. I was talking about emotions and poetry and something about self-care. As you guys can hear, I am running on empty. I have no more energy. I am tired. So, I hope you guys find it relatable in a sense of self-care and choosing to love yourself. Yeah. If you find this beneficial, listen to it again. Share it with other people. Tell me what you think about this episode, this podcast, if you so choose. And there's other episodes you guys can listen to as well. Alrighty. Until next time, I see y'all soon.